Kia ora and welcome to the second fixture of the day, North v South Under-18 boys now kicking off. It's a lovely day here at Ngāhui Reserve in Tamaki Makaurau. Both teams have been in camp for the last 4 days, staying together, eating together, and all friends off the pitch, but we know when it comes to these matches it is going to be a fierce competition. And the under-16 boys match just recently, we had a 2-2 draw, and we'll see who comes out with the bragging rights from this under-18 match today. Right there. A lot of passion there in the haka, led by the under-18s captain for the South, Lolohiki, and he is actually the first captain of the under-18s as well, when he captained the Māori Football Aotearoa side when they went to Australia. Lining up for the under-18s today in a 4-3-3 formation, with Adams at left back, Donald and Lolohiki as the centre backs, Thompson playing as the right back, Jenkins, Hollywell and Bodger making up the midfield, with French, Tuta and White making up the front three, with Owens in goal. For the North, lining up as a 4-2-3-1 with Hirawika in goal. Hellier, Rowe, Bracken and Inslee make up the back four. Ririnui and West play as the two deep lying midfielders, with Cribb and Clemens playing as the two wider midfielders, Adams playing as the attacking midfielder and Savage leading the line as the number 9 today. Unfortunately for the South, the starting 11 are the under-18 players that were available for this camp through sickness and injury. Unfortunately, 11 players were able to travel, but the bench is filled up with 4 players from the under-16s, with Bodger as the reserve goalkeeper, Grace, Winstanley and Williams, who all had fantastic games for the under-16s, now sitting on the bench for the under-18s. On the bench for the North, we have Swift, Bernston, Peter and Duffy. This 90-minute match will have drinks breaks in it. It is quite hot here at Ngāhui Reserve, home of OFC football. With the kickoff for the North, kicking off from the left to the right. So the North playing in the blue today, the South in the green. Greenside are pressing really aggressively, and they've picked up the ball here on the left-hand side by French. It's one back straight away. West winning the ball. Ball over the top there, and claimed comfortably there by Owens. We're expecting an end-to-end game here today. Both teams here looking for bragging rights with the ball there picked up in the midfield by Adams. Ball goes out for a goal kick there. An under-16s clash just earlier in the day, finished 2-2, but it was great end-to-end football. Lolo here on the ball. Pressure applied to Adams, but he does really well to skip away from pressure, and the ball in behind here. Big physical challenge there, and they're in behind. Ball there, played in behind there by Bracken, but unfortunately it just goes out of play. Apologies, that was Rowe. The north side today is captained by Bracken, the south captained by Lolo here. Hellier on the ball here. He skips away from pressure. Opportunity to deliver a ball into the box here. Hangs it up, but just puts it out of play and into the car park. Great footwork there by Hellier initially just to get away from pressure, but unable to put anything on the end of that one. South comfortable to play the ball out of the back. The North not pressing too heavily on the back four. Ball into the midfield, picked up there. Under pressure. Great pressure there by Ruranui, forcing the mistake. South keep the ball though. Big throw there by Thompson. Bouncing around in the midfield. White looking for the run in there by Jenkins, but nothing coming. Ball switched out here to Adams. French juggling the ball, plays back. He does really well there to keep the ball in play. Donald under pressure from behind, skips away from pressure and finds Hollywell really well in the back. Here's the ball in behind. White running onto it, puts pressure on. Back to Haraweka. Haraweka really comfortable there, just to put his foot on the ball, just let things calm down, just let his team get settled, get back into shape, and they launch an attack off this. Really great combination play there, just unable to find Clemens in behind, and the ball goes out for play, but really good work there by the North team. All started with the goalkeeper, just calming things down before starting off the attack. Tuta pushes the pressure off, using his physical presence there. Tuta, who came a little bit late into the camp here, he was delayed with flights of the cyclone on the east coast of the North Island affecting his flights, but he managed to make it in, which is fantastic to see. Just pressing there and able to get away. cycling the ball around through the captain, Bracken. Adams is dropping in as a deep liar there. Bit of rotation happening in the midfield for the North, which will help them get a little bit better in position. Bracken trying to thread the ball through there to Savage. Well defended again by the South. Pressure there from the North. Savage on the ball, does really well to hold up the play. West on the ball, shouts for the shot. Tries to wriggle away from pressure, still keeps the ball though. Comes back, opportunity to cross and just mishits it, but it does come out back to Ranui, putting pressure on the ball, trying to win it back. Tuta doing well there to use his body, trying to keep the ball in. But the North do well to win it back. Bracken back on the ball.
Now drop off, now drop off.
North building out really well on their left-hand side. Really good combination play there, trying to get Clemens back in behind. Adams shifting across that front three, just trying to support behind the ball a little bit there. Ansley, great. There's a great ball back out here to Hellier. Big overlapping run. You can see the two fullbacks for the North team are really high and wide, protected by those two defensive midfielders as well. It might be the big outlet here with the two inverted wide players, Clemens and Cribb, giving plenty of space for Inslee and Hellier to get around them today. South try to travel the ball out of the line, but it's intercepted well there by West. And he drives in. But what good cover defence there by Adams. But West wins it back, and really well kept there. Great bravery there. Owens to dive at the feet of West to win the ball back. He was off his line really quickly and read it really well. Hellier there just stepping in and winning the ball there. South team coached by Arnon, who comes from Dunedin himself, who's from South Island, and Mia is the coach of the North, hails from Bay of Plenty. West winning the ball back there, keeping the ball really well through Rowe. Adams tries to combine there with Rudanui, but unable to find the pass. It was really well back there by Lola here. Adams back on the ball, finding space and driving in, able to find Clemens. Good feet there, great cutback. Ball in the box for Savage, and he's unable to get the shot off. Great work there by Clemens just to find Savage in the box. Do you think he might want to take that first time next time? As Tuta puts pressure on. Peter Weka comfortable there in possession. Pro just took a heavy touch, but he managed to get away with it. Adams looking to spread the ball around, finds West. Ball in there, Savage bounces up. First touch just let him down there a little bit, and he probably wanted to sit just to drive in onto. The Hellier reads really well. Opportunity to shoot, and with the left foot cuts in and just puts it over. But fantastic work there by the right back just to intercept the pass and drive in. and fantastic to see him take it on his weaker foot as well, and he got a lot of power behind that one. Currently sitting at 0-0. North probably with a bit more of possession so far in this game. Searching ball there, picked up by Tuita. Bracken picking up the ball well, driving in, finds Adams. One there, back by Cribb.
And drop them Forbes, drop. And the centre backs out.
Calls for a foul there, play on, says the referee, but no, it brings it back, unable to keep possession there. Just a little nibble in the back there by Hollywell. South team dropping off really deeply, giving this back four off the North plenty of time in possession. It is very hot out there, so you have to be quite smart in how you defend and press, especially for the South team, where they're going to have to manage their subs really well today. Just put out a play there by Donald. The South only had 11 players for the under-18s today, so 4 players on the bench are from the under-16s. Who have just finished their own 90-minute match, so they'll be quite tired. So how they manage through this game for the under-18s is going to be really challenging for the coach, but I'm sure he's fully up to it, and he'll be quite intelligent in how he manages his players today and the tactics he employs. Lilla here. Tuita using his strength really well, using his presence there, holds the ball up and waits for the support to come below, stays out wide and wins a throw-in for his team. Today's match is also an ID match as well for the under-18 Māori Football Aotearoa national side, who will be playing a match later in July against Hawaii's Indigenous side when they travel to Aotearoa. Just before the Women's World Cup kicks off. So really awesome opportunity here for these boys to put their best foot forward. As Bracken steps in and wins the ball really well there. Covered defence there by the North captain. And he finds Elio really well. Combines in Adams. Plenty of space here to see what he can do with the ball. Spreads it out to White. Clemens driving in, opportunity to shoot, shouts for shoot and puts it over. A lot of venom in the shot there by Clemens, but unfortunately unable to get it on target. Here, driving with the ball, searching for his options. Finds with Hollywell. Does well to keep it. Really good link up there by Tuita. Hollywell still on the ball. Shouts for a foul, but nothing given. And ball returns to the North for a throw. Just keeping the ball here, across the back line, searching for their options. Not much movement happening up top. You need these midfielders just to try find a little bit of space for themselves as the ball cycles around. Big heavy touch there by Inslee as the ball skips away. Hollywell tries to play Tuita through, but plays it straight through to the keeper. Wicker just on the ball there, just assessing his options. Tuta. Just pushed out here to the left-hand side. Hiranui just stepping up. Ball reclaimed there, back by Adams. Jenkins holding him up. Adams skips away. Combines well. Tries to play through. Ball splits out. And blocked really well there. Great defending there by Adams. Ball just bouncing around a little bit there in the South's box, but danger averted as the ball goes out for a corner. Ball into the box by Adams. Oh, palmed into the upright and blocked again. Really great goalkeeping there by Owens. A lot of bravery there just to come out onto the feet. Crip putting pressure on, and a foul there given away. Wow. Owens there just pushing the ball up onto his upright, falling to the feet of Savage, but he did really well. Really brave save, point blank, to keep the ball out of the back of the net. Still stays 0-0 here in the under-18s North v South clash. Flicked on there. Tries to skip away, but ball won back there by Hiranui. Oh yeah, winning the ball. Back to Adams.
Options under.
Overlapping run by Inslee. Tries to keep it in, but wins a corner there. Well, it was good play there by the left back for the North team. Lots of overlapping there by both fullbacks. Been a great asset for them so far in this match. Adams really pulling the strings in the midfield today. And the South, if they really want to slow this attack down, they really have to stop Adams getting on the ball and pulling the strings for the North team. There's a little bit of havoc with the last corner, so let's see what they can do here. Ball swung into the near post, flick, and just pushed wide there by Rowe. Got his head onto it, but just unable to find the back, guided into the back post there. And the South survive another little chance on goal. North win the ball back through great pressing there as a team and cycle all the way back to the goalkeeper Hirawea. Hirawea stepping up nice and high, just being that extra passing option for their build up, sitting on the top of his defensive third there. Great switch ball out there to the left. And he's brought it back down and kept control of the ball, the North. Searching ball into the box, and keeper fumbles there, and they survive again. Didn't fall to the feet of Savage there, and the South retain the ball. Donald on the ball. Adams. Great little touch out there by White Hollywell. And the North regain the ball again. South really just struggling to get out of their half right now as the North look to apply more pressure. But as I say that, Tuta gets the ball and he's going to go for a run here. Well defended there by Hiranui. And Bracken able to get back to sweep up the play as well. might be the chance for the South here, is just trying to win the ball back and trying to get Tuta in behind a little bit quicker than they have been. He has the pace and the strength to hold off the defenders or link up play if he holds it up. Adams. Owens does well to find Lola here.
Relax.
North here really comfortable, just trying to keep the ball, try to pick their way through the South mid block. Adams again just dictating, pulling the strings. He looks to search for Hellier.
Hold a little bit longer before you go.
Owen's been the busy of the two goalkeepers so far in this game. Hidaweka not really calls them into action, hasn't used his hands yet. As the South look to change that, and they try to combine down this left-hand side as French tries to get away. Calls for a foul, but nothing given. Fair challenge, says the referee. Hellier does well to keep the ball in play. Adams, 1v1 here. Assesses his options. South try a 2v1. Ball sits at the top and off the crossbar there by Savage. Great work there by Adams just to pull the ball back, but just hitting the crossbar. And the best chance of the match so far in this North v South clash for the under-18s, as we still stay at 0-0. Savage is really getting himself into dangerous positions. Ball hasn't really fallen to him in the last couple of times, but that was the best opportunity for him in the match. Great ball out there by Adams, finding Hellier, looking for the early delivery, but defended really well there by Adams. Shouts for a corner, but a goal kick given, so South do well there to defend. Adams doing really well on his counterpart, Hellier. And we come into our drinks break here. It's quite a hot day here at Ngāhui Reserve, and also gives the opportunity for both coaches to get their groups together, relay some tactical information, but it appears like there will be no substitutions made as of yet. Players aren't allowed off the pitch during a drinks break, so they'll be staying there and they'll be trying to cool themselves down. For both teams, it's probably a more welcome break for the South team. As I said, they only have the 11 players plus the under-16s players on the bench, so they have to manage the legs of these older boys a little bit better. Right now, the flow of the game, I'd say, is in favour of the North team. Just having a bit more joy in the game with the ball and retaining position well. And the two fullbacks, Inslee and Hellier, just getting really high and wide and creating that width and the overlaps. Probably just when they do switch the ball, I'll be probably looking to get a little bit better support around those two fullbacks, just to give them better options to cross the ball into the box. Savage rattling the crossbar just earlier in the game. For the South, they'll be having to find ways just to get Tuta into the match and using his big physical presence up top, whether that's trying to release him behind and use his pace, or whether it's to build off him with holding the ball up at the three midfielders, Bodger, Hollywell and Jenkins supporting underneath him. We're in for a great run, second bit of football in this first half. About 20 odd minutes left to play. Owens there during the drinks break, just assessing his knee a little bit. I think he might have taken a little bit of a knock in that half. But he's done well so far to keep the North scoreless. Hollywell finding the overlapping run of Adams. Adams trying to keep the ball back, applying pressure here. The South pressing high and putting pressure on Hirueka, who just clears the danger. The South team, just to get a little bit back into the game, just need to look to control the midfield a little bit better and just really retain possession of the ball when they do get it. It is hard work to be defending this whole game. Tuta just loses the ball there in the challenge of Bracken. White there coming out onto his right hand side. Injury here to the South players, and really great sportsmanship there to see that the ball's been put out of play. Looks like Adams is the player down, just going down in the challenge there. Something that the South really don't need as an injury right now. Apologies, it is Hollywell that is down on the ground. Seems to be all right. Asked if he wants to sub, but he is going to carry on. It's great to see that he's up and moving again. And looks like we have two substitutions here coming on for the North, with number 6, Peter, coming on, and number 2, Swift, coming on. Number 7, Crib, coming off, and number 4, Elliot, coming off. With Swift coming in at the right back position, and we have Peter playing in that right mid position, or right winger. It's just a bit easy there for the North just to play the ball into the midfield under limited pressure from the South, as they combine and they work the ball well around the back line and just trying to find the player between the lines. Fullbacks are both set really high here for the North team, both Swift and Inslee. And Inslee combining with Adams really well there. West skipping away from pressure there from Hollywell. Puts it out to Inslee. 1v1. Opportunity to cross. Finds Savage. Savage touches up. Shot by West, and great save there by Owens. Fantastic save there. He was a bit unsighted and he gets down well to his right-hand side. Gets a strong palm on the ball, and the defenders do well to clear the pressure, but fantastic save there again by Owens, really keeping the South team in the match today. Swung in by Adams into the centre of the goal, and Owens does really well again. Two players there were free at the back of the post for the North, but Owens stood up to the challenge really well. Hollywell just trying to wriggle away from pressure and does really well. So Adams keeps on pressing, Jenkins loses the ball, comes to Adams, tries to combine with Savage, but defended really well there by the captain Lolo here. South make a rare entry into the North's half. Tuta keeping the ball, tries to feed the ball through to Bodger, but just overhits the pass a little bit there, and Hirueka off his line quite quickly just to clean up the danger. Kireweka just made to do a little bit of work there. Just pass just put off. I think they were trying to play into row there, but just put it away, and they've come away with it with Bracken just driving into the midfield. Control works well with West. West able to put his foot on the ball and just look around and search his options with Swift getting really high. Tries to cross the ball in, but just puts it out of play. He's a bit unbalanced there, unable to get his foot around the ball. But these midfielders for the North are getting a lot of time on the ball. West able just to stand on the ball there and just assess his options. Jenkins picks up the ball, coming deep, searching for it. French tries to escape away from pressure from Swift. 2v1 there by Adams, but Jenkins keeps the ball. You have to try and get themselves out of here. Jenkins, French, well, 1v1. Bracken does well, reads the heavy touch and able to win the ball and keep the ball in play there as Peter links up with Adams. Adams space to drive, looks to play in Savage early. West breaking him behind himself. West, great searching ball for the back post, and the ball goes out of play. North side able to work the ball around really well there again, finding that overlapping run. West starting to really grow himself into this game in the midfield as well. West tries to win the ball off Jenkins there, but Jenkins escapes away. French. Jenkins. French does well to win the ball back, takes it off the toes. Hollywell trying to break in behind. Tuta just handballs it there. Not much he could have really done about that one. He's only a couple of meters away from the ball. But unfortunate. As the North look to come again. Great ball in behind there. Inslee breaking him behind again. Tries to skip away. Adams finding space. Clemens. Adams shot and high and wide there. You can really see these two wide players, Peter and Clemens, just rolling inside a little bit more for the North team, playing more as a right mid, left mid, with Adams as the attacking midfielder, and just really allowing the fullbacks to get really high in terms of Swift and Inslee. And it's working really well for them today. Picked off there. French tries to play the ball around the corner for Hollywell, breaking him behind. Bracken does well to find Clemens. Savage just comes in from behind and wins the ball back. It's like a bit of a change here with Hollywell playing more as a 9 attacking, striking player, with Tuta just dropping into the midfield. And they're both switching roles, so one playing more as an attacking mid, the other as a striker, as they sort of play as a front two right now. Clemens is dropping deep, trying to find the ball again.
Are you covered? No, yeah, I'm just going to get the top on, yeah?
Check your message.
Adams.
Movement!
They put this game on the wrong link.
Just keeping the ball and just moving it around.
Got the wrong
Quite
link.
comfortable, just retaining position, trying to wear down this defence, trying to find holes. South sitting really well in a deep block there, but coming off the line there was Savage. Inslee regaining the ball. French tries to skip away from pressure, but really good work there by Swift and West. Tuta combines really well there. Adams trying to get around pressure, keeps the ball, and West gets a foot in, but they retain the ball. Lilo here. Great passage of play here by the South.
That goes over the camera if it starts raining.
And the North have an opportunity. He looks offside here to us, but and the flag goes up, but the ball goes back to the keeper, so we carry on with play. Oh, Savage there nearly getting a foot in. But French keeps the ball. Tuta tries to play him behind for Hollywell. Hollywell under pressure there by Bracken and Rowe, and they squeeze him, and he gets the foul. Call for the shirt. A little bit of a pull on the shirt there by the looks of things. Really great work there by Tuta. Hollywell breaking in behind there, and really great opportunity here for the South. It's in a great position just off the edge of the 18. An opportunity to put themselves in the game. And the North making a sub here. Adams coming off, and we have Burnson going on.
So, Jackson, at 10. After this, yes, you play at 10.
Hollywell standing over the ball. It's a 5-man wall to try to get that ball up and over around. Gets it up, but can't get it to come back down. You can see what he's looking to do there, just trying to get it up and over, trying to hit it into that top corner. Hiruika's goal. He was standing really far to his left there, so he gave him a bit to aim at on the left-hand side of the goal. Ball just played into the midfield there, in front of that midfield line for the South. Swift tries to get on the end of the misplaced pass. Puts Adams under pressure and able to try 1-2 themselves around, but the ball goes out of play. But ball was already out. Ball was already out. Was the call by the ARs. Peter throws it in quickly. West, big challenge there by Lolohea. Shouts for a pull there. And there was a little bit of a tug there on Swift in the challenge. So the North now really promising position for this free kick. Only 4 metres out from the edge of the 18. That's great sportsmanship there from the captain of the South, Lolohea, just apologising to West for the tug on the shirt. Owen sets his 5-man wall up. Looks like West is standing over the ball. Options to either try feed a player in himself or go for goal. But from this distance, you think you'd want to back yourself and go for a shot. Goes for the shot straight into the wall. Well defended there by Lolohea. French tries to wriggle away from pressure on that first touch. Ball bouncing around, trying to clear it. Ball in behind Savage. Shouts offside, and really well defended there. Great defence there by Thompson, right back for the South team. Savage managed to sneak onside there. Thought he might have had a chance there, but really great cover defence there by the South. Thompson, left back. Swift on the ball. Plays in Peter. Peter opportunity to play the ball, but really well defended there by Donald. Tuta. Bracken defends well. Pressure coming. And they managed to work the ball out well. Bracken. And the North just composed themselves again. The South set themselves back into their block. Big switch pass there out to Burnson. He's done well to keep the ball in, but pressure from Thompson just forces him out of play, and for the South to keep the ball. Burnson asked to a little bit there just to keep the ball. Tries to cut back inside, but ball won back there well by Adams. Swift. Hollywell does well to get back, covers defensively really well, and wriggles away from 3 players. Jenkins looking for Tuta, but Tuta was just standing a little bit wider there, didn't drift in centrally. White. Hollywell. Hollywell really imposing himself well in this game for the South.
Great ball.
Been a bit quiet on the right-hand side for the South team. White really not really getting to the game. The majority of the game has been played down their left today. Burnson in for Swift. Swift crosses it in, but just ahead of Savage there. The North just looking to make another sub here, with Hellier looking to come back on. Bodger just under pressure there and just loses the ball. White picking it back up again. West. Pushing the back there, but referee says play on. Adams comes away with it, assesses his options. There's not much ahead of him. He does well just to retain the ball there. Really smart play there, waiting for the pressure to come back. Big challenge there. Massive challenge there by Peter on number 6 Jenkins as they come away with the ball. West. Peter tries to slip the ball in behind for Savage. Hollywell. Looks for French. Bracken brings it down well on his chest and row. Plays the ball. Finds West really well. Ball in for Savage. Wriggles away. Looking for Peter, but unable to find the pass. Pressure on Jenkins there. Burnson tries to shoot, and just a ricochet there off the number 12 for the South, Bodger. And the sub here, Swift coming off, and Hellier going back on. Owens elects to go long this time. Tuta, the target, gets it over the top. Opportunity to play in behind. Elliott, here we go. 1v1, and Rowe does really well just to tidy up there. Hollywell thought he had a sniff in behind, but really good cover defence there by the centre back for the North team. Just a stray pass there. Jenkins just lets it go, but really great defence there by Donald just to win the ball. And just a little nibble in behind there by Savage, and gives away the foul.
Josh, drop in, drop in. Jackson back in, let's go.
4.5 minutes left to play in this first half in the under-18s clash. North v South currently 0-0 in this match. And free kick played straight into the hands of the North goalkeeper, Hiraweka, who sends it straight back upfield. Jenkins does well to win the ball in the air. French tried to skip away from pressure there, but one well back. South, just as the match has been wearing on, they've been really growing into it, getting a little bit better position. Jenkins, bad touch there, and Burnson unable to just nip the ball off his heels there, but pressure still coming in. South team have done quite well to get away from it. Hollywell does well, finds a little here, and the South have done really well just to escape that press from the North. Burnson puts his body in the way, regain the ball, and Peter. Savage has to chase it. No players ahead of him to work with. Hellier comes in under support. Peter, no one to link up with. French plays out to Tuta. Tuta, Hollywell running in behind. Tuta, space to run. challenge there. Fair challenge there by French. Wins the ball back. Escapes away. A little nudge there. Regains possession for the North. So Clemens looks to create something here as he drives infield. Savage ahead of him. Shoots and just hits it into the ground there. Wasn't able to get the full power behind it, so a comfortable save there for Owens. Savage was getting himself in behind there. It was an opportunity to potentially feed him in. Hollywell. Little nick there and a foul. Rain just starting to settle in here, and Tamaki Mokoro, not unknown for the rain to be in Auckland, so it's been one of the nicest days on record for the last couple of weeks. Savage tries to flick around the corner and link up with Halliwell there, Hellier there, and you can see what he's trying to do. The ball comes back to Hellier as he switches out. Told to put the ball out of play, just an injury down there. Peter just coming off. Looks like he wants to come off and just have a bit of a rest. And substitution here for the North team. Peter coming off. And looks like Adams is going on. So Peter just taking a little bit of a knock there and coming off just to have a bit of a rest. And Adams coming back onto the pitch. So the two centre backs, Rowe and Bracken, really comfortable in position today, looking just to assess their options, happy to keep possession of the ball, working really well with their midfield units as they try to work the ball through the South defence. A little flick on there by Adams, link up with Hellier, drives in. We know he's got a shot behind him on his left foot. Great challenge, and it's just over the top there. And that is half time here in this North v South clash at Ngāhui Reserve. 0-0 currently in this match. South will be very happy to come away with that. The North probably being the more dominant side in terms of possession in that first half, creating plenty of chances, but Owens in goal for the South has been able to step up and keep the game tied. He's trying to find the ball behind the Savage there, but it's mopped up well. And the South go back to Owens as they'll look to try to keep hold of the ball a little bit more in this next half. I'll be a little bit disappointed in their ball retention as the North work well there. Adams just trying to win the ball back, getting tangled up with Clemens. Great opportunity for some of the under-16 South boys to challenge themselves against the older players as well. They'll be a little bit tired, but a great opportunity nonetheless. Jenkins doing well to win the ball back there off Adams. It's been a great battle so far in the midfield, but Adams really pulling the strings for the North in the first half. Tuta tries to win the ball back, but Hellier comes away with it. Savage asked to run on, but he was offside. North just getting a little bit guilty of holding the ball a little bit too long there with
Savage trying to make those runs in behind, but they're not releasing it early enough, so he's getting caught offside a little bit, and they haven't been able to release him as much as they probably want to. Back sweeping them behind here. Hiruika just overran that one there, and a big smile on the face, acknowledging that he might have misread that one there as he throws the ball out to Burnson. Tries to force the ball through there. Big back pass there, bit of danger here, and Hiruika does really well there just to clear the danger. A misplaced pass, could have been an own goal there by Burnson. Didn't really have a look to see where his goalkeeper was there. And corner kick here for the South there, first off the game. Well, sometimes that happens where you're just being a little bit dominant in a game and you switch off a little bit, and little mistakes like that can cost you. An opportunity here for the South as the ball swung in. Runners at the back post, and yes, climbing high but just pushing it wide there. And that was a fantastic opportunity for the South. Hiruika tries to get the play going early. Great touch there to bring the ball down by Clemens. And you must say that was the best chance of the match for the South. Substitution here for the North as Captain Bracken looks to come back on. Riranui coming off, and Burnson going back into the midfield, so Bracken back into the right centre-back position. Might have been a bit of a wake-up call there for the North. Muller here, unfortunate not to score there, but another pass that just goes on the foot of Bracken. Tuta wins the ball back. Soliwell tries to wriggle away from pressure. Bracken. Ball one back. And back to safety there by Donald. Assesses his options in front of him. Runner there in by Bodger. Bodger waits for the ball to come down. Links in with Tuta. Tuta's been all over the pitch today, trying to get his foot on the ball. Shoots and keeps it low. Just doesn't get the power behind it that he was wanting, and probably searching for that far post, but drags it into the near. Drags into the hands of the goalkeeper. Hiruika. Drives the ball up the field. Adams, great touch, but Captain Lololi there, he's been all over it. Ball stays in play, was on the line there. Adams confused about what's happened there. Lololi has led this back line really well for the South. Staying there for an opportunity to run in. Savage waiting for him at the penalty spot, and really good cover defence there by the South. Donald puts it up for a corner. And substitution here for the South. No, he's called it off. And a defensive free kick. And Adam stands over the corner here. Opportunity for the South. Searches for the back post. And just looking for Burnson there, but he's unable to play it back across goal. And substitution now for the South. Number 13, Grace, who was just in the under-16s, coming on for French. Grace predominantly played large minutes for the South, so see how his legs in this next 40 minutes of this North East South clash with the under-18s. Grace, first touch on the ball in front. It's under-16s friend. Plays the ball down the line. Opportunity here to run onto it for Hollywell, but ball put out of play. Great first pass there by Grace, searching for Winstanley, and it'd be good to see how these little combinations from the under-16s also play through. So sitting on the bench for the South team is Williams and Bodge. 16s is a reserve goalkeeper. Shouts for handball and given. Tuta tries to put Bracken under pressure, escapes away with a good touch, drives into space, links out well with the West. Adam tries to play the one around the corner there and forced to play backwards as they switch it out, and Hellier, great overlapping run. Cribb let it just run through his legs. Hellier cuts it back and dealt with well there, comes back to Cribb, searching ball, Savage in the box and just put under a little bit of pressure there by Thompson, who just let it go over the top of him. Tuta does well to hold the ball up under pressure from Hellier. Jenkins just ticking the ball around. Adams assesses his options ahead of him. Finds a good pass for Lolohea. Tries to play Hollywell's in behind. Hollywell's bursts of energy for the South team. Just been all over the place, working hard in the midfield and trying to get himself into goal scoring positions. Stanley working hard, wins the ball back, escapes well out of pressure from Inslee, plays the ball down the line, and a heavy touch there by Bodger, just puts the ball out of play. Young Winstanley doing really well there. Great footwork by Adams there as well to keep the ball in play. Just a little flick around the corner there. Inslee. Bodger pressing really hard here, playing more as a right winger. And heavy touch there by Adams.
Calvin. Yes. I've got no. I need
South
to switch
looking
to
to press
B.
high
I don't
here.
know how to.
Hollywell's trying to, and Hirueka doing well and seeing Hollywell just sneaking there as he plays the ball out. Hirueka, ball blade back behind him there just a little bit. Finds West. And just overhit there by West as he looked for Savage in behind. And see Owens there just slowing down the clock a little bit, giving his team an opportunity to rest their legs. A big searching ball there, trying to find Adams on the far side. I say this big throw there by Hellier, but dealt well with there by the South defence, nodding it back into the grateful arms of Owens. Tuta, great touch to get it around the corner to Adams, having a look to see what's ahead of him. So try to just keep the ball and play it around back line there. Lolohea on the ball. Just driving it in, trying to link up, misplaced pass there as Adams comes away with the ball. Options ahead of him. plays one around the corner to Savage, but Savage tries to flick it on and combine with Clemens, but no opportunity there. Jenkins comes away with the ball. Rowe does well to step in and win the ball there off the feet of Bodger. Adams comes away with the ball with West driving in. Clemens looks for the cross under the foot. Lilla here just letting that one under the bottom of his foot there, and Savage was sniffing around but unable to get onto the end of it. Very lucky there, the South, to come away with that one. So the North just seem to have just taken their foot off the gas a little. The South have grown in. And another bad pass there as they asked Hedawika just to chase after it. And the North just taking their foot off the gas here in the last 5-10 minutes. A lot of misplaced passes, and just another one just there. Just need to get their foot on the ball and just assess themselves. As great ball there by Rowe in behind and just overhit there into the arms of Owen. South, 4 players high. Lola here asked to play the ball through under the foot of Rowe. Bracken under pressure by Hollywell. Really well done there. Inslee pressed by 2 players, but does a really great turn there just to get himself out of the pressure. And releases Bernstein. There's opportunity down here on the right-hand side if they keep the ball going. Tried the reverse pass to Savage as the ball went out of play. And appears to have come off the foot of a South player. South captain Lola here is not happy with that call. And it's a corner kick to the North. Owens goes for it and just put over the bar there. Owens, goalkeeper, called for the ball, but just overhit it. And lucky to get away with that one as the ball went just sailing over the bar. Great opportunity there for the North to score. As another substitution is made here for the South, with number 14 Williams coming on and number 10 was Stanley just having a bit of a rest. So just to change down on the right hand side, so right wing for Williams. And another substitution here. It looks like Bracken has a bit of a niggle, so he'll be coming off, being replaced by number 12, Ranui. It looks like Bernstein's gone into the back line, playing at centre back, and Ranui has moved into the midfield. Bodger comes away with the ball, just played through, legs off. Hollywell's there. Buta was looking to break himself in behind there. Could have been an opportunity for the South to get themselves in behind this North defence. Benson tries to play it to Hollywell. Elliott there, just misplaced the pass again. It's been a much better second half by the South, who've just really brought themselves back into the game, look a little bit more defensively well organised, and happy to sort of sit in that middle block there, not use their legs too much, pressing high. It's really smart tactics by the South when you do have a limited bench in terms of fresh legs. And they're doing quite well, playing some smart football there, but just the overhit pass there by the captain Lola here, trying to link up with his fullback Thompson, but just overhit the ball. Searching ball there, looking to play in Cred. just forces him wide, and ball goes out of play. Elliott climbs well. And currently still 0-0 here in the under-18s clash North v South. Not many chances in the second half compared to the first. One chance with the South skimming the head off the captain Lula here, just pushing it wide off the corner. And the North asking Owens to make a couple of good saves, but apart from really striking the crossbar, there's not been too much action in either goal. Rowe does well just to get away from pressure, trying to search for that long ball in behind. And just puts it in behind. Goes out for a goal kick. Pitch is quite wet now and it'll skid on a fair bit. We just had a little bit of rain here, which has made the surface a little bit slicker, so the ball will move a little bit quicker as well. Make it excellent for some good combination play as well. Bobbling ball there, but Hollywell does really well just to come away with it under pressure from Ridonui, and does well. Just puts it just a little bit too far in front ahead Lola here, but he does well to control that with his chest. Big physical challenge there. Play continues. They had advantage, but the referee says you used it up and we gave it to you, but you misplaced the pass, so let's play on. So Jenkins on the ball. Just put under pressure there by Savage. Thompson. Lola here on the ball. Does well. Grace getting some good touches on the ball there. Just under pressure there from West. And throw in given to the North there. Quickly taken. Lola here does well. And Thompson just helps it out of play. Throw taken. And covered there by Lola here, just off the chest. Savage tries to wriggle away from pressure. 3 players around him. Ridonui does well. Slings the ball out to Benson. Cross in deep. Savage is in. He's onside and goes out wide. Oh, the South defence there just tried to play the offside trap. Didn't come in their favour, and they're really lucky that they weren't punished by Savage there, as the score remains 0-0. But great opportunity there for the number 9 for the North team. As Lola here searches for his options in front, finds Jenkins in space. Jenkins' opportunity to just spread it out to the centre back, Donald. Grace does really well there to keep the ball under pressure as he tries to play the ball into Hollywell. Hollywell, runner coming in at the back post with Grace. Pressure on, and the foul given for the little push in the back there. When Williams there was just looking around the back post there for that cross in from Hollywell. As we break for a drinks break here, still 0-0 at Ngahui Reserve. North v South under 18s clash. All these players will be looking to put their best foot forward in selection for the 18s Māori Football Aotearoa side that will go on to play the Hawaii team in the July clash, when the Hawaii Indigenous side does travel to Aotearoa to play the best of our under 18s Māori football team. Opportunity here for both coaches to just talk to their players, relay some more tactics, change things up. But out of the 2 coaches, I'd say the South coach should be quite happy in terms of how his teams come out in the second half. The goalkeeper from the North has had to chase a few balls around from some misplaced passes. There was a potential chance for an own goal there, but Score still remains 0-0. The goalkeeper for the South team's been very busy today, but he's done really well between the sticks for the South team, keeping the score at 0-0 today. A couple of really good saves there, and just some chances not taken by either side as well. So the next 20 odd minutes is going to be really interesting to see, really exciting. I'm sure neither side wants to settle for the draw, as you know, you want to have bragging rights over your mates. They are all friends off the football pitch, but when it's on the pitch over that white line, you want to come away with the bragging rights. And we enter the last quarter of play in this under-18s North v South clash. And all to play for here as the score is 0-0 here at Ngāhui Reserve, the home of OFC. And instantly pressure there by the young 16-year-old. And coming away with the ball is misplaced pass there as the ball rolls out of play. Looks like the captain for the North team, Tane Bracken, is finished for the game, just picking up a small niggle there, and will not be continuing with Adams taking over the role as the captain for the North team. French chasing the ball down. Soft pass back. Hiruea does really well, really well there, just to chip the ball over to Inslee. Fantastic pass there by the goalkeeper. Riranui looks to carry on the play. Big, powerful knee there by the captain Lolohea. Adams under a lot of pressure there by Williams, the young player from the under-16s. Rolling ball there, but the referee didn't see it as play continues. French does well to step in and does really well just to retain pressure under as the ball, searching ball there in behind for the South. Gets around Rowe, opportunity to shoot, goes high and the ball bounces in, goal! What a goal! Fantastic finish there. Number 15, Charlie Thompson, the fullback, gets on the other side of Rowe and lifts it over the keeper. Fantastic finish, and we go up 1-0 here to the South. Wow, what a chance, what a goal. Expertly taken there. As the ball hung in the air, we're all wondering, is it in? Is it going to bounce over? But it goes into the back of the net with the South leading 1-0 with a great finish there by the right back, Thompson. All to play for here now as the ball goes out of play. South up 1-0. Can they hold on to this lead? Thompson playing out of position today, normally plays as a holding midfielder or a defensive midfielder. Asked to do the job at right back, and he's done a fantastic job, and coming out with a goal for the South. And you can see the intensity's just lifted that extra notch now as the South fight to keep the ball in the North, looking for that goal. Overhit pass there as Owens, the goalkeeper, just slows the play down, puts his foot on the ball, and he's going to be under no pressure to play this ball, as he'll look to milk the clock as long as he possibly can. Pressure coming here, Lola here under pressure, and does well just to escape away there. Thompson Combines with Lola here. Dinks the ball into Jenkins as a 6, under pressure, but does well. Bouncing ball. Big heavy chester there. I don't know, he does well though. West does well and wins the ball again. Jenkins winning the ball there well. French. And you can just feel the energy in this game has just gone up tenfold. South fight to hold on to this lead. North looking for that extra goal. Cribb with the ball. Adams. Speed of the game's gone up. Clemens. Adams tries to chip it over. Cribb keeps the ball in play. Combines well with Savage. Cribb trying to find a way to get the ball into the box. Defended really well there by Thompson. And a sub here for the South team. And looks like Hollywell is coming off. And number 7 coming onto the pitch is White. And looks like a straight swap. White going out to left wing, and looks like Tuta has come into the striking position. Misplaced pass there, comes out to Thompson. Pressure being applied by the North. Does well there, young Williams, but played into the hands of the North. Adams, opportunity here, well defended there by Jenkins. Jenkins gets his foot in. Tuta. French tries to knock it past Inslee. And French comes away with it. Inslee looks to like back heel and a little nibble there by Inslee, and the foul is given. And Inslee just puts the ball away there. And the South will be in no hurry to take this. South have kept 4 players back here for this free kick, so they're not searching for that extra one, as Captain Lola here plays the ball in. Challenge there, it's French, tries to knock pass, Inslee, space to run, and well done there by Lola here, just to intercept the pass, read that pass coming into Adams. West gets away from pressure, West carries on, carries his run on and puts the ball out of play. You can see Tuta just trying to get in the ears of some of the opposition players there, being a bit boisterous. You can see how much this means to both sets of players. Don't have long to go in this match. And the South will just be looking to milk the clock here as long as they possibly can, run the clock down. Tuta plays the ball in. French pressing through, ball back to the goalkeeper. Hiroika, the North wouldn't want the ball down this end as Hiroika looks for a long searching ball to Clemens. Thompson does well to defend there. Williams tries to thread the ball through. Just got to be a little bit smarter here, the South. If they want to run the game down, they need to really keep hold of the ball. They don't want to spend too much time defending. They want to really keep their foot on the ball as much as they possibly can. As Halia looks to continue his run through. Adams, opportunity to shoot. Winds up, shot, and pushed wide. Owens comfortable to see that one go wide. Donald. Misplaced pass there. Lola here, opportunity to press for the North team. Lola here, comfortable under pressure, plays back to Owens, who clears upfield, gets it away from danger. Ball bounces back out to Cribb. Donald on the ball. North players being asked to press higher up the pitch now as they search for that equaliser. Little flick there by French. Hiroika does well to clear the danger. Lola here stepping through. Unable to clear that first line of danger there as Adams battles on the ball. Lola here. Big challenge there, but he wins the ball first, and a foul is given to the North, committed there by Jenkins. And a yellow card showing.
Josh, you okay?
And a substitution here being made for the North.
Thrown in.
Number 6,
Peter coming on, and looks like making way is number 7, Crib. And ball within shooting range. It is about 30 metres out, but for some of these players that isn't within range, it'll be interesting to see what Adams does decide to do here, whether he elects to shoot at goal or look to feed a player in behind. There's 3 players on this left-hand side for the North team. Elects to shoot, and off the crossbar. Owens does really well. He does get a finger on the ball. Initially given as a goal kick, but the honesty from the goalkeeper. Honesty from the goalkeeper says it's a corner. Now, if you're trying to win a game, I wouldn't be being too honest in those situations. You take the goal kick any day of the week. Doesn't do corner put in, doesn't clear the first man. Ball's been put out of play, well out of play actually there by Thompson. And they're looking for another match ball. As we get another corner. This one's better. Keeper comes out and punches well. Savage wins the ball back. Opportunity to cycle it back in by Adams. 1v1 here with Thompson. Shoots. Retanui and just pushes it wide. Owens got a hand on that one to push it out for a corner. Oh, he was scrambling there and he's done well, the goalkeeper. Another corner here for the North. You're a South supporter. You're biting your nails here. Opportunity for the North with the set piece. An in-swinging corner. Plenty of runners in the box. Unable to clear the first man again, and Thompson just chests it out. And looks like Thompson was winded by that one. He's not doing too well. Coach Arnon here just assessing his options. What does he have? Who can go back there? Remember, Thompson normally plays as a holding midfielder, so he's filling in that right back position for the South team, so playing out of position. Loading up, looking for that ball across to the back post. Heads, and Burnson just puts it high. And looks like a substitution for the South team. We've got young Williams coming off, and coming on is Hollywell after a much deserved rest. And a substitution here as well for the North team. Number 2, Swift coming on, and a rest here for number 11, Clemens, who's had a really lively game today as Tuta flicks it on, searching for the run of White. Hollywells looks to thread the pass through. Chased well by White. And the ball's seen out of play there. Thompson will be in no rush to take this one. Just under 10 minutes left in this game. 10 minutes to find an equaliser for the North. 10 minutes for the South to hold on to this lead and try to win this game. Tried to play the one around the corner there, French, but just misplaced passes. The North now come looking. And French does really well there to regain the ball. Tuta lays it off to French. Tries to combine. Tuta. And he is caught offside. switched out here by Hiruika. Finds Inslee. Inslee's plenty of space to drive into. Savage trying to combine there as the ball's put way away from danger. Back to Hiruika as French looks to just put a little bit of pressure on the ball there. Probably unnecessary there. Needs to like really think about ways to maintain his legs. As Rowe searches for options, there's not much movement happening in front of him. He's forced to go back.
Come on, boys.
North keeping a lot of players high now. There's 5 players on that back line for the South team. West finds space to drive. Keeps driving, gets past Jenkins. Carries on, takes on Thompson. Thompson gets a foot in. Goes out for a throw, and it's referee judges it to come off West there. You can feel the stress levels here for the coach of the South team, as they try to hold on to this 1-0 lead.
Come on, Blue. Yeah, step up.
For the South team, it's all about game management here. How can they kill the clock? Try to keep hold of the ball as long as they possibly can. For the North, and a little bit of magic's needed to unlock the South defence. Viranui tries to feed the ball through, goes out for a goal kick. Seven minutes left here to play.
Still time, Blues. Come on.
Depending on what side of the game you're on, it could be the longest 7 minutes of your football career, or it could be the shortest 7 minutes of your football career. As Hellier does well to win the ball. He does well to flick it on. Good little combination there with Swift as he tries to drive through, but Jenkins does well to get around the ball. Players down, and looks like Hellier has a head knock there from that challenge. Looks like it hit the top of his head when he went up for the ball. And he's not doing well here. Might be a time. Oh no. No, it's not the head. It looks like cramp, potentially. Yeah, it looks like he's just come down with cramp there. Really great sportsmanship there by Tuta, just to stretch his leg out. It is a heavy pitch to play on, these artificials, when it is quite hot. And after a 3-day camp of training hard for this match, it does really take its toll on your legs. Looks like Hellier has come off, and there is a substitution here for the North team. Number 17 coming on, Duffy coming on, who is the captain of the under-16 boys team as well, slotting into that right back position, and with Hellier coming off. Looks like Duffy has gone into centre back, and Bernston has gone into full back.
Boys.
No, looks like he's pushed himself up, and well done there by Lola here, just stepping through to win the ball. Big challenge there by French, and looking for a foul, and not given. Tuta on the ball. Big sweeping ball, but no one there. Whitehead crept inside. Thompson does well to win the ball off Swift. Thompson pressing through. He's full of energy today, up and down that right-hand side. That's where his goal did come from today. Just taking his time here. Might be a little bit of injury time today. That injury just there and a couple others throughout the match, so might see where we come to. Foul there, just given away by young Grace as well. And looks like another substitution for the North team with number 12. Bodger coming back on and French coming off to see out the end of the game. Potentially another more defensive-minded player coming on. Coach Arnon looks quite content to just conserve this 1-0 lead. It looks like the strict instructions for Bodger is just to press, because you just saw him try to press both centre backs there. Ball comes out to Hollywell. Dinks it over, Swift does it again. The confidence to do that in your own half. And the foul there just given away by Swift. Helps his man up. And goes back to the goalkeeper. Probably could have just taken his time on that one just to let the team get up the pitch, but decided to play it a little bit earlier. Thompson does well under pressure there by Inslee. And Thompson comes away with the ball, hooks it up the field. Shouts for handball there. Ball's gone out of play. And Thompson. Big throw there by Thompson, searching for Bodger, and Thompson goes down with cramp, but play continues. Thompson's down as the north side build down this right-hand side as they've taken advantage of the man down. There's Lola here. It's a bad one here as the fourth official just helps him out. North players just saying, can we get him off the pitch so we can carry the game on? Not much longer left to go. And looks like they're just going to sub him off. And French back on. Looks like he's slotting into right back here just to see the end of the game out. Or they've dropped White back one position. Big final exciting few minutes just to see the end of the game out. Hirueka getting the game going, not messing around with it. Bernson straight into the box. And Lola here, big challenge and wins the ball really well and clears the first line of danger. Tuta asked to chase after it. Hirueka puts his foot into it. Young Duffy tries to put the ball in. Lola here gets his head onto it and puts it out for a corner. Just coming off the top of the head there. Just holding his head. Looks like we have 3 minutes of extra time added on. We've got about 40 seconds left of normal time as the North try to work the ball through. West, fantastic footwork, just stands on the ball but keeps it. 4 men around him and cleared away by Lola here. Great staunch defending there by the captain, leading from the back there for the South team. We have 3 minutes of play here. 3 minutes to find a goal for the North. 3 minutes to survive for the South as Bodger comes away with the ball from Inslee. Looks like it's come off the feet of Lindsley. And it looks like, no, it is a throw-in for the North. Well, the North really have to find an answer here as they go back to the goalkeeper. Out to Bernston. Comes back to the keeper. They've kept the ball really well today, the North. Big searching ball for West, off the shoulder. And really well done by Hollywell. Hollywell searching for Tuta. Tuta chasing it down, working really hard and gets a foot on the ball, but puts it out for a throw. Quickly taken by Duffy. And the South have another substitution coming here. Tactical probably just to use up a bit of time, but play still continues. The ball's moved on. Adams on the ball. Adams searching for something. Great foot in there by French. Sliding challenge. Calls for offside and it's given. North claiming it's come off a South player there, but the offside has been given and the South are making a substitution here. And it is
number 7 White coming off, and number 14 Williams going on. So a midfield substitution there.
You need to change.
So Williams will be playing as a right winger as they search for him early. Ball bouncing in front of Rowe. Riranui challenging Tuta. Tuta to lose his strength and try hold this up as he looks to press the ball. Tuta trying to chase his Inslee. Inslee gets away. Adams on the ball. Plenty of space in front of him to play with. Keeps cycling the ball around. Gets out to young Duffy. Duffy, opportunity to cross. Big ball in. And great head there by Lola here as the ball rolls out for a throw-in. Or a corner, sorry. And they go for the short corner, West. He's got great footwork as he looks to drive into the box. You don't want to give away a penalty here. Comes back to Savage. Savage dancing at the top of the box. And the flag goes up for offside as the ball hit the crossbar. It might have gone in, but it doesn't count because he was offside there, West. And the South survive. Mustn't be too long to go here. We must be on the referee's time. 1 minute left to go. Owens sends it long. Great flick on there. Bodger still pressing. Hedewika plays it out. Duffy on the ball. Searching ball. Adams is just going to try see this one to run out of play, and he does. And it goes. And that is the game. And the South come away with a 1-0 win, courtesy of a great goal by Thompson. And in the under-18s, the South come out 1-0 over the North here at Ngahui Reserve in this North v South clash. Thank you for watching this fantastic game of football of Māori Football Aotearoa. And we look forward to seeing you all in July for the under-18s clash for Māori Football Aotearoa, the national side, when they play Hawaii's Indigenous side. Thank you for watching.